meko Jordan ho meko Jordan ma tia na pe ho ye
aya che mi wuye ne ho ye
ye da nyame asipa na wo se na le usuro wo
obi asuro wo somehow
samale no usuro wo
enye se yes enye samale bibia no efa ni samale
ayo
una wa mani dis
me na mama ndi ho ene producer na ebo ndi sa
ka jense ya di be kokoto
wo de be kokoto
nis kanzo ya
di kokoto bunis ka so be kokoto e mo sia ya basisi ana ene se obusua ni bi naye na ohwe se dia o ye no ho fa no ahwe a obefiri mu a tia no
so
because wo kwa asemaba
na so omo be start a demonstration
omo so omo be too much ni mu
ochina
wa omo
nje ni ba betumi
ochina
Thursday ya wada ho
o we say ni ba betumi awu ene
da bi wa na ya de uwu ene na ya de ko shawa wa na be ho
da bi say na wawu ayi
wa na wo
opportunity say ne
o be wu ene
da bi uwu na ya be sere wo de ka last week strong crofo at least you strike na we
na make bo ma
betumi awu ene o be da so dia
ma me tufo me so
na dia wo benya bebia hye bomba
wo abusuani
we suppose mo ti wo ma ho be kiro
ena wo mutum so a na bi a time so na person ye ya untumi nkofafo
but say
ena untumi nkosra ufu
ebia no ye
wo mu de hye baabi so na nya baabi papa wo ye kuraboni kura nya abo
ebia no wo be 5 la wa
kuraboni kura na wo da do be ba mo kire ansa
ansa ya kosi omwa
sa pepeneti
enti
yes re obia wo ni Ghana ehia obia
mo se mo call demonstration ya wada
demonstration
mo call strike
say strike ni background na strike ni hwe yente hwe di demonstration beto aso
Monterey am sign demonstration
yeah the demonstration
then the full na mko say to month na mo dia na month
Ministry of Health ne Ministry of Employment
so wo mo nya ndai
omo mfa nkoto bi beto bia
then esi
the AC obeka last year November enye last year severally I mean almost every year since 2020 obo ho ana ye the later bia ba say ye cost strike nsem na ye kan no the ho ana ye gina ye ne aban edi
but what is the problem because
the problem has to do
issues the fact say akadia mo de be adwuma no
exactly that's the first point that is the most important
na say mo come say atokolebu ma say enye no kore kolebu mo
na say no it has I think it's a different matter and say BC wo hona I think say preservation in terms almost the fridges be na you see a problem that is what we've been complaining about but I know there na power fluctuation causes sad there no enti there woman ni much ejuma ye no it has to do with life and death environment nankasa ye ejuma na ye dumping sites almost every scenario of death ehwa na be landing so obese me create picture na kire wa
na say create me ehwe
obi a wenya yemfa ne say diabetes ye twa ne nan ane nan no profie e be landing wo ho unya elephantiasis elephantia de nan na yemfa say we fie 3 days you can imagine now we giants na ya sesa ya we police go na ya too late ya peja wa
ya mouse ko
say insu achi wo kodware na wa mene insu na wewu wa bloti already obi wo the gloves crash ya wonsa na wo ne wonsa kana na ate
e kwan
aka wonsa
kwan
because I don't know exactly into almost every obi a wenya cancer yemfa ne say excuse me breast cancer na peche maybe a man or some kind of that be an appeal profundity and you see I'm casting a real picture for you to appreciate what is happening yemfa ne say fridge cry ye ho near small wo kwako yi body na ensure no leftover water na e wo
fridge ni mo
na ego so it's not an easy place to work.
What the who's your to me?
Why not? Why not? They see what Kolibu see power fluctuation body here. It be say that defrozing.
No, who be a na when
body now because the body is
to me numbi. That's when him sa no
say ultra body ultra postmortem ultra body na blood na splash egu unfortunately imagine
German ade
now property
me na just say benum tea me this program
coffee no when ni bla coffee
German ade
also the coffee see me ni answer wetin me
okay no say so the debut
me di na che German yenye
much mind coffee Kafra.
Okra ho. Kafra.
Men kasa bium da.
I will attack you before I leave.
Men kasa bium
because I don't forgive.
Men
me this scenario forgive there's name. Me dey achew.
Me da say. And how pan these conditions you go.
In fact, these conditions Emma ejumani ye din dodo. Already no when you say Ghana everything is manual based.
Yes.
You do baby using machines to lift the body. Machines say the embalming and all that. Everything is manual based. It imagine manpower. Imagine say giants and the weight increase about 200 something. Now we wow body is almost doubled.
Yes.
Weight no.
More you do more.
Nipa 6 class o mu a hwem better. Obo say nipa ni twi wo fom. They drag you. Say oh mama exactly. It is any numbers even to work in the mortuary. We have a challenge.
We are mortuary workers.
I'm telling you.
That's why my phone is right.
Eswa. Because no nti we so be ba ku live na ada ni challenge in my hospital. Why? Oni ho a wan e be ye.
Oh. Na adwuma no nkrofo ho mo the application about person mo.
Oh, we have it's a open say you are training nkrofo a. Yen gi omo they have not been taken into the system. They want to work.
You training mo ho.
On the facility.
Okay, we buy we here qualification.
When it's more practical than theory. Practical work.
Mo school.
They be see no school aba which training is ongoing.
Okay.
Pentecost University training for already those in it. And no more training. I want you to balance it. We are about activists. And there is this gender equality. They are men for much men. Man
and woman. Much men and women.
That be much workers now.
I'm
helping you to. Yes, I don't call contaminants can be defend.
Oh, how be any Jordan. And see much you my for. How school about
currently it's ongoing. Training I am more.
No course in friends.
Mortuary science, I think mortuary science is something.
Okay.
Which is approved by MOFA. Mortuaries and Funeral Facilities Agency on the pilot base, course. 6 weeks training for all the mortuary workers.
Okay.
That's good news. Into the American say we will need about 500 people at least to support for now. Yes. To support for now. We are not asking for 20,000. Oh, private there, so no. Even though that place is also abused, it's another matter we are going to handle. Because as at yesterday, report in say private need be to almost 300 cedis and so. Yes.
Much attendant.
Yes.
With 300 Ghana.
Yes.
So be a free money more do now pay no 300.
I'll be 24/7.
I'm
telling you what is happening.
It's now a body home 24/7.
That's why I buy the crown I be 300. It be crack later. Oh.
100 Ghana.
Me see, and yet it's not because of say to sir. Like people have been paying 100 cedis, 150 cedis. Obi cry the actual letter amount a whole facility signed by medical soup say this worker is a voluntary worker. In fact, all of them voluntary workers. They will work without salary.
Oh yeah, Juma or much no, we are voluntary worker.
I'm telling you later no me docket me. I've kept that letter for a reason. Emi who ana me boyfriend. It's not anything
I said Juma
because we are not serious as a country. I mean, if a person country go anymore, you will respect every sector and lift it. Death care is big business in other parts of the world. So we require the US economy is controlling about 4.something billion United Dollars and a movie annually just in death care. In the UK, more. We are not serious with it. Oweska, Obi Washe, look at the funerals we do, the monies we spent. Mrs. Awena Moses says, Oweska, Obe Boka rough.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
but more I
know there nobody cares. Meanwhile, Obana said,
"Enti at the moment he akatua ho yesay mo adwuma ho."
Oh, say this year no, luckily enough no, by the special arrangement no, all the casuals now WOHO since 2020 they've been shifted into government payroll. Into this time they fall under the single spine.
Into minimum wage come.
Minimum wage.
Everything 400 something.
Oh, bro, it's about 1,000 plus.
1,000 plus.
Everything has been done. And no
what you are asking for.
What we are asking for, we are not asking for increment in salaries. We are asking for arrears and WOHO. And we have agreed for payment to be done. That is a threat. Last year, Okaya November, we issued similar threats. And our manga said out. Say, oh, Mumma up to 29th December 2023. Now we are going to sort everything out. And a young year strike. No.
Jordan, did I sum up and come on and send to us? Now, I know a dinko boy. Man, go back to a Gordon. Jordan. Now, into I come on. So, Jordan, I quite him.
That's it.
Yo, and today I didn't come about some of the more difficulties and the challenges. I'm more and Tiamaya, what they more say, Mobeko a year strike. Now, among them, yeah, also condition of service. What are you looking out for?
We're looking for provision of PPEs. We want adequate PPEs. Our blinking boots, our protective aprons, our ear, our hair gears, our
nose mask.
Our any diaki can home
the
sometimes you have to buy. You have to buy. Yes. You have to buy. In fact, just this week, last week, because today is Monday, right? We call Kolebu. And say, who provides this one? That's it. And if we can have that situation here, then we can have it everywhere. And I've had stories, a committee now, these are the complaints.
Apart from PPEs, no?
PPEs, no. We can't just say the staff, no, as well. So we are asking for just 500. Additional 500. And a third one, a salary arrears. Can dated back 2020. But now, Krano, because they are not going to pay you in the current rate, it's Kalan Kasakra.
I coins.
Also, the rate of depreciation, a coin. Say, Sky be a washing, just one of them. Let me give an example. It be a cleaning of your clothes allowance. You see 1,000 cedis yearly.
Afi money na ema 1,000, say mo do beti money ema.
Yes. And I'm going to break down, and they are taking 10% tax
out of the 1,000 cedis.
I'm telling you. So even if you divide the 1,000 by 12, you are going to have 80.33 something.
A month.
With the emphasis say 80 cedis. Apply 10% on the 80, about 70 something cedis. And if you cannot pay this for a mortuary worker or sacrificing in life,
so far
less than 350. So this,
and I'm more per 500.
This, yes, because currently the master staff near strength near that might be bring to me leave on to me enjoy much in home baby out.
Enti mo bet too much in no one answer kwada mo
kwada. Say young quiet to see the work of a mortuary attendant is also a custodian of the bodies in there.
On to me fa body wa bra mortuary attendant.
Yes. And I'm running a class as a mimi cost striker. I can't bring anybody to do my work. Now, Obi rather actually now catch him say, because the time I mean, the one of funny panel or swap it. Because identification of dead bodies is part of our duty.
And then, Obi Bano saw by anybody out. Want to me be a body's bad tent then.
I will say to me, yes, I try.
I don't know,
I don't know, yes, sir.
Wouldn't baby a body in the walls, maybe everybody was there.
I'm not supposed to know. I'm not supposed to know your father. I am not supposed to identify Mitra Tobasi. We are third parties. We are not direct parties. We are no Kunuti.
But you are the custodian.
We are custodians, but I'm not supposed to know your father.
And now, much no money, baby.
Yes,
but
they be. Won't mean conjure much numbers in your head.
Sir?
Oh, why should I do that? If colleague, for instance, have about 1,000 bodies. Now, body say, baby, I should conjure it in my head. Then they say, Juma, no, they say to me. And now, Jitum say bodies, are they omni? Obi from Manobiaba.
What you be the now, no, be so better.
Yes, so there is always movement. Exactly. And you won't quansu soon now, ye Juma. Kojo betimi ye de akobe be foforo awo would the body exactly the point
na na kojo be ye free ho akobe foforo
you are not alone nti se me ni ho na kojo ni mensa ye de obi aba wo de be come next week na omo de no abehye bebia na wo de ono mo yi de akọ bebia ye easy how would I know say
ye yi aba ni mu se be ya mo be fa mo mre
nti wo ba wo na oni mo papa with your tag number no you must help me identify tag number the number
na mo bie we Israel nya no No be a ways down.
Me cry and come from Malin Crab Gumeni because sometimes this time no maybe we should be doing that. You should appreciate what we do. Say already we are traumatized. It's an emotional area.
You say
we are traumatized. Bro, for no wait me baby, it's not work and happiness like you are doing. It's work and sadness.
Adeng.
Have you seen any place? Be a word that one will be sreda. Every scenario of death is deposited at the mortuary. That's it. Into how do you bring a body? How will tsunami mystery? I'm a human being. God has placed feelings into everybody. You see, emotionally, we cry inside. You see, we don't need to cry with you. That is what makes a difference.
But that alone is even an emotional torture.
Exactly. That alone is killing us.
But you should be paid for emotional
stress. Should we be crying? If you are crying, I'm crying. Who will take care of your father? So mine is to move away from you. If sometimes shut you down to maintain
the calmness.
Exactly. Because I also now row of woman. I have witnessed one in Kolibu. I shed tears. Because the way the woman was describing the guy.
You had to cry.
Afraid they have a baby. A banker of 28 years. Oh. Went to the bank. Sat in his chair. Lunch. Boss.
Oh.
Now mami chre.
How
Nikunu and Niri su guy named Mami su they were just
all over the place. Now sharp branch 28.
Hey God.
Now down in the show.
Why should it be so?
Oh.
And these are conditions that
we face.
Sure. Now they had Yankupo crowd, Abonsan crowd, money ma. What are you saying? No human being bet me aka say me dem more disseminate ma. At one point, you have to feel some kind of sorrow or sadness for your brother or sister. Our team at the MGD say, what we go through, why you say no be able to me? That is why I made me say to work in the mortuary, you must have the stomach for everything. Everything sadness. That's it.
Asemo emu de akwato aba enim. Ministry of Health.
Yes.
And ehwemoso.
Yes. In fact, let me be frank. Last year November, we issued similar threat. You issue similar threat in Kaya cost strike. And I'm catching some mama no that amubemu. The public we talked about the sympathy, the expenses, the economic implications, the Mimi say a doom rebia described 3 days all the expatriate to run away from this country. I know.
Expatriate.
And no more we have foreigners and embassies no close it down.
There's
a potential
outbreak.
In our various facilities, and if we don't take time, we cannot control it. So we must all be careful and conscious of what we do and our actions and inactions. The woman February.
There will be a hospital bia or that impassual. Moko strike na obedam padaso.
Obi mbante wo de ntina obi na ne kasa wo de obewu atwen. Oso ntiase. Oso obewu a to bu ase. Wo de from today e ko to bu ase. Wan hwe ye a china o ye mistake na wo Thursday and apade na wo kra de wo de sorry.
Wa campaign so.
Now o campaign so in 3 hours. Your body will start bloating. Even less than 2-3 hours, bones will start hono. So we can about to order. We pa ponchu na odi 3 days and 1 day po abo hu de we a. Nipa be hono, your intestines will start decaying. Enyama say enya de yefe. It's not a good thing to do. But I can say we are not here to punish Ghanaians, but we are here to protect our interests. For God and country, we have been patient enough. But baby, me did say we have to take the bull by the horn. Inti your best sir by no unti. As I speak to you, me why cry no. Some people are engaging me to come for almost for engagement. The Ministry of Health has sent me a message, which because fair wages are trying later say we should come. But me did say later is Yenko. It's an insult to us.
Ministry of Health has sent me a message.
Where fair wages.
Fair wages.
Our implementers are the Ministry of Health. And
you want the Ministry of Health, not fair wages.
We don't want any letter from any courts.
You just want your money.
We have stated clearly. These are things we have negotiated, we have agreed, We have talked on. We have called strike on it. It has been directed by National Labour Commission. The fair wages has come to defend their position to say pay them. And then and you see the funny part of it. The Senate puts the fair wages to write to us, to invite us to talk about consent. Which concerns?
They already know the consent.
Exactly. We have stated it. It is in your domain. Your agents are not doing what they ought to do. You have failed to supervise it to the letter. How do you want us to come sit down again for you to wrap us? We have passed that level. Until the woman later on, say we should come 5 p.m. when people are tired and close. Office. How do you solve the problem overnight before the next day when you have since last week to date to solve the problem? At least Frey and Ra and Depo, like I just say, okay, Charlie, this is it. Between today and tomorrow, we will do A, B, C, D. As humans, it's proper engagement. But to mafia us, to use the mafia tactics, that Machiavellian tactics, we don't pass them. That Machiavellian tactics where you push people where they have to take a decision in the interest of you, but not their members. No, we've crossed that river.
Right.
In your line of duty, yes, as a mortuary service worker, or suffer any form of injury, more insurance be a cover.
There is none. You go home alone. You suffer even when your wife is sick.
You would have an effect.
Yes, it's in fact who gives you an insurance? There's no insurance anywhere. Under hell, there's no insurance. But the woman, every Ghanaian, not only for mortuary, there is a compensation act the labor department can give you. They can calculate it
and give you money.
And give you, even you.
Have you tried it before?
No, not really. But I've seen it. I've seen it work. The police go there to take it. You can go there when you suffer in the line of your duty and they say it has caused you some form of deformity. You can apply for your unions or whatever can apply for you, or even you can go to the department and say, oh, you have suffered. You should be able to prove
that in fact that your line of
duty exactly that you suffer such and such injuries. For that matter, you are asking for the compensation act, which is passed by PNDC. Is it PNDC or NDC, whatever? Then the clause will be activated.
Oh, those ones
and the payment to be done.
Now, me share the direct,
Okay, said during the COVID-19, the president issued something like that. Say, in the process of the COVID,
frontline workers.
But I tell people have died. Compensation wasn't paid to anybody.
Oh, how?
Of course, how? People know that
workers,
people have, even the mortuary workers were exempted from frontline. So how do you then do that? That is why we have to petition.
But who are some of them frontline? Somebody who obibewu through COVID. We are doing much. And you can get it through that.
Exactly. And you don't necessarily need to even think about much to say they are frontline. It's straightforward. But some people who are charged with the responsibility of governing the system actually want their way all the time.
Whether you go or some other call will come.
It's tomorrow next. Tomorrow next. Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Tomorrow,
the letter
Thursday.
Is for Wednesday and not Thursday.
Thursday. 26.
And you've been asked to come Thursday 5 p.m.
Yes.
But your strike starts on Thursday.
It starts on Thursday morning.
So why are they asking you to come 5 p.m. Thursday 5 p.m.?
No, Wednesday 5 p.m.
Yes, that's what I said.
Which
I
is
said,
tomorrow. But we are not going, so it's nowhere there.
Martin.
It's a matter of
Martin Jordan
implementation.
Medasi and the pay.
Mr. Misra Osmania.
Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah, Junimo.